Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah. Have we taken tickets somewhere in you here?
What?
To work coming through okay and
Oh, I
things?
said like people watch. Yeah.
Yeah. Just keep an eye on it. All good.
Yeah, turn up.
You went up?
Yeah, I have the hub. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's up to that.
We'd welcome you all here today to this Bond Secure Cox Senior A Football Championship Round 3 Kiskeam versus Éire. We have a couple of minutes to go and we might just take you through the both teams here before we kick off. We'll go through them again during the game, but we'll just go through them here today. Paddy H. O'Connor with you again today. Dennis Fred Sheehan here alongside me, helping me out. Pat O'Keefe and Pat O'Keefe is here with us today on camera. So just to take you through the Kiskeam team, we'll start off in goals. Anthony Casey, number 2 on his back today, Jack O'Connor. Don Linehan is full back. Number 4 is Michael Casey. 5 is Sean Meehan. 6 is AJ O'Connor. 7 is Kieran O'Connor. Number 8 is back today, midfield Tomas Dennehy. Number 9 is Adrian Carl. Number 10 is Morris Casey. His brother is at 11, Jean. 12 is Michael Herlihy. 13 is David Scannell. 14 is Sean O'Sullivan. And 15 is Tom Sullivan. That's the Kiskeam line out for today. We'll now just take you quickly through Éire. From 1 to 15 again we'll go. So in goals with Éire today, Chris Kelly. Number 2 is Dermot Herlihy. Full back is, just let me check here for you one moment. Full back is John Mullins. Number 4 is Colin McGoldrick. The Éire team today, number 5 is Darren McCarthy. Number 6 centre back is John Cooper. Number 7 is David Toomey. Number 8 today is Jack Murphy. Under 20. Number 9, Ronan O'Toole, Cox Senior. Number 10 is Joe Cooper. Number 11 is Colm O'Callaghan, also Cox 20 last year. Number 12 is Owen O'Shea. Number 13, and the captain for today, is Daniel Goulding. Number 14, Dylan Foley. And number 15 is Brian Hurley. So what we have, what you will notice is Kieran Sheehan and Kevin Hallisey are said to be injured today. So whether they'll feature or not throughout the game, they do not seem to be on the panel. So we're just about ready to go here. To give you an idea of the conditions, look at the flags. There is a slight wind blowing downfield. If we look at the flags in the middle of the pitch, slight wind blowing downfield, we'll say away from the Lumberstown direction. Small bit of mist have fell, so maybe greasy bar, but conditions in general are quite good for today. There are many permutations now to today and this final day of the round robin system. Kiskeam currently lie top in this group after 2 wins, one over Mallow by a 3-point win in their first outing. Second outing, a hardly fought contest with Kiskeam winning by a point over Bantry Blues. As it so happens, Mallow and Bantry Blues playing today also, and that may also have an effect on this outcome on this group as well today. As it happens today, a win or a draw will send Kiskeam through top of the group. Should Kiskeam lose out by 3 points, they would still qualify. But whether that would be top or second in the group would come down to Mallow and Éire also, or Mallow, and Bantry, and how they would fare out. So a lot going on today, and we'll try and keep you posted also on Mallow and Bantry. So we're just about ready to go. Jerseys off, players are taking their positions.
I saw that a while ago. Can you reply to the email, lad?
So strange times. Like I say, we'd like to welcome you all to this feed. Hopefully you'll enjoy our match coverage here today. We thought we'd have a big crowd at the games now, but if anything has gone the other way. So we'll bring you all we can. We'll keep you updated, and we will bring you every kick of the ball. Just to note, Michael Helley seems to be with Tomas Dennehy for the throw-in. Whether this will transpire throughout the game or not remains to be seen. And the ball's thrown in. Tomas Dennehy breaking that. Coming to Éire, sent straight into Colm O'Callaghan, and that's taken away by Kieran O'Connor. Kieran O'Connor hand passes it out to Mikey Hurley. Sean Meehan, Tomas Dennehy, Kieran O'Connor to number 11 on his back, Gene Casey, winning advantage, winning that free. Gene plays it well back to Jack O'Connor now. Playing again into the centre to Tomas Dennehy breaking that challenge. A ball gets away from him. Played out to the midfielder. Ronan O'Toole. Roll to now, Jack Murphy on the ball. Jack Murphy playing it back. Jack Murphy in possession again. Jack Murphy letting that ball in to the full forward side. Dylan Foley playing it out again to the corner. They're having a go. And Auntie Casey Julie takes that ball. Auntie Casey now looking for options coming out the field. Plays it to Morris Casey. Morris Casey to AJ O'Connor. Morris Casey on the move up the field now. Morris Casey passes the fast way forward, still making a bit of room. Plays a nice ball to Sean Sullivan. Sean Sullivan cutely wins that in front of his man. Plays it out the wing to Gene Casey. Gene Casey now going across, bringing it in towards the centre. Gene Casey still holding possession. What thought about giving it off, did not, but he still has it. Giving it across now to a midfielder, Tomas Dennehy on the move. Plays it across to Michael Helley. Has a shot at that. Didn't have the height, but comes into the goalkeeper's hand. Number 10 for Éire now. Joe Cooper has that ball. Joe Cooper coming down long. Joe Cooper spins that ball, and it's Morris Casey. Morris Casey went to win that ball. Kiskeam feels that he was tripped while he was going for it, but referee today says play on. I'll get to his name in a minute. So it's with goalkeeper Chris Kelly. Chris Kelly plays it away out. I can't see the number in the back of the moment. I'll come back to you. It's gone to the midfielder, Ronan O'Toole. Roll to AJ O'Connor. Julie cuts that one out, gets a leg to it, and here it comes to Sean Sullivan. Sean Sullivan seems to have won the advantage, and Sean Sullivan wins that free way over on the other side from us. I suppose just between halfway and the 45-yard line. Sean Sullivan kicking that ball across the field to Kieran O'Connor. Kieran O'Connor going straight through the middle. Kieran O'Connor give it to Gene Casey. Gene Casey on the move. He's held up. Gene Casey give it out to Adrian O'Connor here. Adrian O'Connor strapped to the air, must be carrying a bit of an injury. Up to Kieran O'Connor. Kieran O'Connor to Adrian Cal again. Adrian Cal hand pass it off to Dave O'Scannell. Dave O'Scannell having a go, and Dave O'Scannell likes to look at that, and that's first blood today by Kiskeam. So just 3 minutes on the clock just now, and Kiskeam are gone up 1 point to no score. Good play by Kiskeam, good patience in the build-up. And that's a black card. I think it was on the challenge on Gene Casey, I think, was it? Yeah, I think it was a challenge on Gene Casey. So that's number 7, down to me, spending 10 minutes in the bin. He should be in roughly just before the water break, 13 minutes. So 10 minutes in the bin for number 7 for Éire, down to me. High kick out by goalkeeper Chris Kelly. And that ball is deemed to have gone out over the line. So Joe Keeper deemed to have taken that ball out over the line. Kicks it away, but Tomas Dennehy gets procedures underway here again. Dave O'Scannell takes that ball, gives it to Adrian Cal. Back to Dave O'Scannell, plays it into the centre to Mike Helley. Mike Helley on the move, heading for 45. Gene Casey takes that ball. Gene Casey now on the move, taking 2-3 solos. Gene Casey having a go and liking that, and that's a good score again by Kiskeam, resulting from Kiss Kelly's kick out going out over the sideline here. So keeper sets it down again. Chris Kelly, just over 4 minutes gone, 2 points to no score. There is, of course, it's a real championship feel to this game here today. Adrian Cal is under this and wins that ball beautifully. That's a great take by Adrian Cal. Decides to play it on, gives it in close to the centre to Gene Casey. Gene Casey is on the move. Gene Casey has a go, fancies this one, and that's gone over the bar. That's 3 points on the trot to Kiskeam within the space of a minute and a half. So Kiskeam are really 2 for Jean Casey, 1 for Dave O'Scanlan. So Kiskeam are really getting going here, settling in nicely to this game. So Chris Kelly about to get things going again, looking for options. And he drives it long. Tomastin, he is up under this, gets a hand to it. Éire O'Connell, Julian picks up the break, giving it into the centre to Michael Helhay. Michael Helhay on the ball, gives it out to Éire O'Connell. Éire O'Connell up to Dave O'Scanlan, being past the 45. Dave O'Scanlan gives a crossfield ball that might be a bit too much in it for corner forward Tom Sullivan. Tom Sullivan contests, but the referee deemed that Tom Sullivan was maybe a bit harsh in that challenge, and it's a free out. And he also brings it forward 10 yards for good measure. Played back now to goalkeeper Chris Kelly. Chris Kelly gives it to his centre back John Cooper. John Cooper playing it into his cornerback number 2, who's on the move, Dermot O'Helhay. Dermot O'Helhay gives it out to 10, Joe Cooper. Joe Cooper now on the move. And it's centre fielder Jack Murphy gives that ball in, and Michael Casey, Julian mops up there from that ball given in by the midfielder Jack Murphy. So Kiskeam on the move again. Jean Casey on the ball again. Kiskeam playing with a real purpose. Hopefully this will continue throughout the game. Given to Tomastin here. Tomastin here gives a good hand pass into David Scannell. David Scannell strong, gives it out to Tom Sullivan. Tom Sullivan having a look and feels like he has it in his range, and Tom Sullivan put that over the bar. So just over 6 minutes gone on the clock here. We're looking 4 points to Kiskeam. No score to Éire. No referee deemed that the tee was out, and he did not kick off the tee, I think. That's the goalkeeper Chris Kelly. So yes, he's making him take it again. So looking for options. Kiskeam put him under all kinds of pressure. He finds a man out on the wing, well found by him now, in fairness, give him that. And a good ball down the wing again. It's hard to see the numbers on the back from here, but I'll get back to him in a second. He's still moving, he's coming straight across his own 45, not penetrating, but he's getting across. Number 10 now takes that, Joe Cooper. Joe Cooper is given out to midfielder Jack Murphy. Jack Murphy patient in the build-up now. They're kicking the ball around. Kiskeam back in draws defending. That's number 9, Ron O'Toole. Stumbles with the ball but holds onto it. It goes back again to Joe Cooper. Joe Cooper decides to go and see will he get through this defence. He gets through, he goes through, 1, 2, and Joe Cooper takes this on himself, and that has to be said is a good score by him. Decided to run at it, seemed to get through 1, 2, maybe 3, and puts it over the bar. That is a good score by Joe Cooper. So we're now looking at 4 points to 1, 7.5 minutes on the clock. Quick kick out taken by Anthony Casey, Adrian Cal. Adrian Cal to Kieran O'Connor. Kieran O'Connor given to Mike Casey. 2 cornerbacks linking up together there. That's given to Thomas Casey. Thomas Casey plays it into the centre. There's too much in it for Sean Meehan to win. It goes over his head. So here we are with our corner forward, Brian Hurley from Éire coming out to win that ball. He's well out now. Maybe if he's come out, get a bit of a supply. So midfielder gives it across. That's going across to the big Dylan Foley, who puts up his hand, takes a mark, but he plays it backwards. Give it across here to number 10 again, Joe Cooper. Seems to be involved in a bit of the play. So Joe Cooper gives it to his corresponding number 12, Owen O'Shea. Owen O'Shea still on the ball. Playing it out to Brian Hurley. Oh, sorry, Daniel Goulding. Kiskeam defending now. And that's a good score by number 11, Colm O'Callaghan. That's a good score by Colm O'Callaghan here. So we're at 4 points to 2. In favour of Kiskeam. Time is 8, nearly 9 minutes on the clock. There's a bit of rain coming down here now. It's not very heavy, but we will make for misty conditions. Hard to hold on to that ball in these conditions. So that ball given by Jack O'Connor to his brother Kieran. Kieran gives it back to Éire O'Connell. Kiskeam patient coming out with the ball. Tomastin, he takes it, gives it to number 12 in his back, Michael Helhay. Michael Helhay holding the ball. Michael Helhay puts that ball up the field. Will it stay in? No, it drifts out of the sideline like a bit of a curve, and it drifts out of the sideline. So Éire will stop proceedings just under us here again. Éire kicks this one backwards, so it's gone back to Number 6 now in possession, John Cooper. John Cooper gives it out again to number 15, Brian Hurley. Look where he's playing. He's way back the field. Maybe he feels he needs to come in and help out. That's given to his full forward, Dylan Foley. Dylan Foley sets it to his number 6, John Cooper. John Cooper looking around, looking for options. Gives it out. Oh, sorry, that's our full forward here, Dylan Foley. Dylan Foley gives that ball in. Goulding has a look. And that ball is wide by Daniel Goulding. Good build-up play by Éire, in fairness, but just to finish, we'll just let him off, just let him down on this occasion. So we're now looking at 4 points to 2, 10 minutes gone on the clock. Quick kick out by Anthony Casey again. It's 18 stuff here. Give him to Jack O'Connor. Jack O'Connor plays it to centre back. AJ O'Connor in the centre. That's given to Sean Meehan, wing back for today. This man has pace if he wants to go. Being put under all kinds of pressure by the midfielder. Ron O'Toole. This ball is being contested, 50-50 ball, and it is deemed by referee that Owen O'Shea fouled, and that's a Kiskeam to get it under proceedings going again. Ball given out to Kieran O'Connor. Kieran O'Connor giving that ball in. Tom Sullivan inside, being duly marked by the full back, John Mullins. Tom thinking left, thinking right, couldn't get the leg through it, and that ball dangerously bounced there. Sean Sullivan was coming in, but the keeper managed to get it away. Éire on the move now, and it is number 8 in his back, Jack Murphy. Jack Murphy, all midfielders, as we can say, seem to be involved very much today. This is intense stuff. 11, Colm O'Callaghan on the ball, being put under pressure by AJ O'Connor. Out to number 14 for Éire, Dylan Foley. Dylan Foley feels he can have the range, and that goes wide to the right of our side here in the post. So that's a wide by Éire. 2 wides in the trap by Éire. Score 4 points to 2 in favour of Kiskeam. 11.5 minutes on the clock. As mentioned, David Toomey is spending 10 minutes in the sin bin. He will be ready to come on in a roughly minute and a half by the looks of things time wise. So Dave O'Scannell making good grounds, gone past the halfway line, and since that ball way out, is that too much in it from Mikey Hurley? There's too much in it, it goes out over the sideline. So Éire get it going again. The pace of this game is frantic. I hope you can pick up on that on your screens at home. So Morris Casey did well to win that ball. Back to Sean Meehan. Played into the centre to David Scannell. David Scannell taking a solo hop, having a look, giving it across, and Sean Sullivan caught there by cornerback Dermot Helly, who dispossessed him as that ball was coming to him. That ball was given all the way down to Colm O'Callaghan. Colm O'Callaghan now got him past the 45, gives a high looping ball to Dylan Foley. Dylan Foley wins it and calls another mark. Dylan Foley plays on, and that ball is sent in. And how about that? How about that? Dylan Foley wins that ball. He looked to claim the mark, played on, gave it to Colm Kelly to Daniel Goulding. Daniel Goulding duly finished, and now we're looking at here. 1-2, Kiskeam 4 points. So Kieran O'Connor on the move. Kiskeam getting that straight going again. This game is relentless. Tomaston is strong in the challenge against Jack Murphy, number 8. Gene Casey now taking the ball. Just to confirm, the score stands 1-2 to 4 points in favour of Éire after that goal by Daniel Goulding. Tom Sullivan is deemed to be fouled, and that's a free in for Kiskeam just inside the 45. So Sean Sullivan having a look at this. If the wind is going anywhere, it's going slightly against him. Sean Sullivan feeling he have the range, taking this one off his hands. And that one just glides over. So it's a level game here after 13.5 minutes in Glantown. Kiskeam 5 points here, Oak 1-2. That goal only coming moments ago from Daniel Goulding. High ball in for the full forward Dylan Foley to win it, to give it to Goulding, who duly slotted it home. So we have Chris Kelly getting things going again, looking for options, being put under all kind of pressure. Kicks the ball out to his wing back number 7, David Toomey. David Toomey just giving out here to the wing, right alongside us to number 10, Joe Cooper. Joe being put under a bit of pressure by Kieran O'Connor, plays it back to John Cooper, and that ball is given away by Cooper straight to Tomaston here, who will gladly take it off him. Tomaston here on the move, gives that ball to Tom Sullivan playing across to Gene Casey in the centre. Gene Casey now Give it back to Adrian Cal. Kiskeam holding possession, looking around for options, being patient in the build-up. No harm to get a slight bit of a breather with the pace in this game. Kieran O'Connor now taking a solo. Give it to Michael Helly. Michael Helly hold it. Give it to Sean Sullivan. Sean Sullivan to Morris Casey. Morris Casey to Kieran O'Connor again. Kieran O'Connor tight ball to Gene Casey. Manages to hold on to it. Gene Casey now taking solos. Being under a bit of pressure. This is good possession, but Kiskeam are not penetrating. Back to Sean Meehan. Sean Meehan gives that ball across to AJ O'Connor. Kiskeam now on their own 45 coming out. Giving back again to Meehan. Meehan just about holds on to that. Give him to Kieran O'Connor. Kieran O'Connor gives it to Adrian Cal. Adrian Cal on the move now. Gives it Sean Meehan, who has the legs to go. It seems to be opening up for Sean Meehan. Sean Meehan feeling like he can have this one. And Sean Meehan slashed that one over the bar. Now we were saying Kiskeam were going to have to penetrate, but it has to be said that they were patient and they're now leading by a point after that score. 15 and a half minutes on the clock. Now our referee is talking. Yellow card for number 9 from Ron O'Toole for Éire for a late challenge there. Could have been black, but the referee deemed it yellow. Ball played away out the wing here by goalkeeper Chris Kelly. Chris Kelly giving down to centre back. John Cooper shrugs off the challenge of Mikey Helhay. Gene Casey put him under pressure now. Still in possession. He decides to give that ball well back just around midfield to number 8 in his back, Jack Murphy. Jack Murphy gives it out. Jack Murphy now, oh yes, he holds possession. Ron O'Toole, he nearly dropped that ball or touching the ground, but he's given to his midfielder again. And that's a high looping ball sent in. Daniel Goulding winning that ball inside. Doolan giving that ball Julian to Colin McCallaghan. Colin McCallaghan have a look. Colin McCallaghan patient. It's played out again to number 10, Joe Cooper. Joe Cooper fancies his chances. And there has to be said that's a good score from Joe Cooper. Good movement. Daniel Goulding winning inside. Bring it out to his centre forward, Colin McCallaghan. Colin McCallaghan to Joe Cooper. And Joe Cooper has 2 points for today. Anthony Casey now giving that ball to Jack O'Connor. Jack O'Connor on the move, bringing it out with him. Jack O'Connor looking for options. Give it to number 6 today for Kiskeam, AJ O'Connor. AJ O'Connor to Jack O'Connor again. To Tomas Dennehy. Like I said, if you could understand the pace of this game is frantic. Give him to Sean Sullivan. Sean Sullivan has a look. Sean Sullivan holding possession. Sean Sullivan give it back to Mike Hurley, number 12 in his back. Seems to be operating a bit in midfield. Give him to Sean Sullivan again, who is well out around the midway point, picking up this ball. Number 14 on his back. Oh, and Sean Sullivan is dispossessed, maybe held on to the bit. David Toomey takes that ball off him. And Éire moving again. Number 9, Ron O'Toole. He's making grounds, being put under a small bit of pressure by Morris Casey, giving that ball back. So they're now on the attacking 45, giving it across into Jack Murphy. Jack Murphy, heavy look, soling nice and calmly. Give it away out to John Cooper. John Cooper is on the move. John Cooper gets past Gene Casey. John Cooper moves again. And John Cooper still manages to see hold possession, but goes from him. And Anthony Casey gets a hand to that. And it's a 45. So Joe Cooper was on the move, went past 1, went past 2, dropped the ball and had a Hail Mary of a kick at it, and Anthony Casey got a hand to it and it's out for 45. As we speak, it's 6 points to 1, 3 all level, 18 minutes on the clock. So Daniel Goulding will have a look at this one. He will of course fancy his chances. Wind if it's going in away, and there is a little bit of wind. Oh, he decides to take a shot, so he takes a shot to his wing back. Owen O'Shea takes it back again, and he strokes that one over the bar. Good score. I suppose everyone here today thought he'd probably just have a go of it. He gave a shot and put it over the bar. Took the receive and put it over the bar. Water break here. Now it has been stated that the water breaks are only to be 1 minute. That is a stipulation put in by the referees. That is not actually a team talk or anything. It's a water break for 60 seconds and we're ready to go here again. So in the 18th minute we're having a water break here. It currently reads Éire 1-4, Kiskeam 6 points. First time, first water break, first quarter over as we call it. So that goal coming from Daniel Goulding after maybe 10 minutes, maybe 10-11 minutes in play. So scores for Kiskeam have been Tom Sullivan with a score, David Scallon with a score, Gene Casey with 2, Sean Meehan with the score. So we're ready to go again. I suppose we're all learning referees and all these water breaks. We're going on for 2 to 3 minutes, and we're not accounted for. But it's bare 60 seconds and ready to go again, and that was literally what it was. So here we are. We're staying the same side, playing the same way, but here we are going again. These water breaks can, in earnest, be funny. They can actually kill a team's momentum, or they can get another team going. It's just a breaking play can often curtail the excitement. So ready to go here again. As mentioned earlier, David Toomey picked up a black card early in the game. He's well back into the action here. David Toomey had number 7. He's back for Éire. So Anthony Casey kicking this ball out again, getting proceedings going. Anthony Casey kicking this ball, and Adrian Carroll will take it off him. Adrian Carroll to Tom Sullivan. Tom Sullivan to Mike Casey, number 4, and he's back. Tom Sullivan takes that one again. Tom Sullivan is just heading for the 45, and Tom Sullivan slipped with that ball, and it is deemed that he was travelling by a referee today, so it's a free to Éire. Kiskeam not happy with that. I feel that it was a bit harsh, but he is the man with the whistle. He makes the decisions. Éire playing this right across the field, not even going forward to Pinon, to John Cooper. John Cooper on the move. Give that ball off. They're way over on the far over side. They're going to bring it in towards the centre if allowed to do so. Sean Meehan gets a hand to that and definitely put off the keeper, or put off the kicker, as Anthony Casey was allowed to take it and bring out play again, set it going again. So here we are, Jack O'Connor to number 3, Donlan. Donlan shrugs off that challenge. Jack O'Connor again on the ball. Jack O'Connor give it to Tomaston Head, the midfielder for today. Adrian Carroll, the midfielder. DC has number 9 in his back, wherever he's playing. To 15, Tom Sullivan. Tom Sullivan having a look. Tom Sullivan giving this one across to Adrian Carroll. Adrian Carroll again looking for options. Éire back in draws now. Kiskeam patient again. Tomaston Head having a look, giving that ball into David Scannell. David Scannell wins in front of his man. Gives it to Gene Casey. Gene Casey making inroads now. Gene Casey thinking left, thinking right. Oh, and a good stop by keeper Chris Kelly. Gene Casey fancied his chances that one, and it was a good bullet of a shot. But Chris Kelly did well to hold to get a hand to it and to break it. Éire on the move here now, number 9, Ron O'Toole with that ball in possession, being put under all kinds of pressure by AJ O'Connor. AJ O'Connor again putting possession pressure on, but Éire come forward past the 45. They're looking for that dink of a ball in. That dink of a ball goes in, heading for Daniel Goulding, but that ball goes wide. So we're 6 points to 1-4. The score which was we had in the first quarter, no score yet since the water break. We've a bit of a break here now. Gene Casey receiving the attention. 22 and a half minutes on the clock. So once Gene is okay, we'll resume again. That bit of a mist that was falling has all but dried up. Will make conditions slightly slippy and will of course make that ball hard to handle, hard to hold on to. Daniel Goldie 1-1. His tally today. 1 goal, one from that 45 that he took back off the receiver and took it again. Anthony Casey getting this one going again. A ball, bit too much in it. Although Adrian Carroll was deemed to be pushed, bit too much in it, and that ball comes out over the line here. So here we go with Éire building again. Colm O'Callaghan, big strong unit. Cock under 20. Colm O'Callaghan on the move. There is something going on below because Anthony Casey is lying down below. Now what is going on here? Anthony Casey was on the ground. Referee has stopped proceedings. He's calling is he going to talk to his umpires? Anthony Casey, whatever happened, seemed to be on the ground. It's up to the umpires and the referee to talk now and decide what to make of this. Now referee is heavy look around. He's talking to his umpires. Anthony Casey receiving attention. We were of course all watching the play and missed what did happen there. Just to recap, 25 minutes now on the clock nearly, and it's 6 points to 1-4 in favour of Éire. Referee now coming on out. Who's he going to have a word with? He's having a word with number 13 on his back, Brian Hurley. And Don Linehan is also seemed to be having a little bit of a chat again. No card, no nothing. It's play on by referee, by our referee today. Bringing the ball out. He's going to hop the ball, I assume. Oh, sorry, we've an indirect free for Éire. So it's Brian Hurley, or sorry, Daniel Goulding going to take that. Daniel Goulding gives it to his centre forward, Colm O'Callaghan. Colm O'Callaghan feels like he has the range. And this one drifts into Anthony Casey's hands. Anthony Casey coming out a bit of the field. Gives it to Mike Casey, number 4, on his back. Mike Casey to Tomas Dennehy to Sean Meehan. Sean Meehan on the far over side coming up the wing. Sean Meehan on the move. He cannot be tackled. He gets round 1, he gets round 2. There's Sean Meehan's on the move, maybe going into the corner a bit. Brought out a bit by Mikey Hurley. Mikey Hurley gives it to number 10, Morris Casey. Oh, and that ball went dangerously across the square. Didn't have the height for a score, but that ball went dangerously across the square. Should someone got the hand of it, it could have finished up in the net. Kiskeam now introducing a sub, Daniel Fitzgerald in. Daniel Fitzgerald in for Gene Casey. Gene Casey, of course, picked up a knock a few moments ago, so it looks like he's carrying a bit of an injury. So we have Daniel Fitzgerald into the fray, number 22 on his back, with Gene Casey making way. 26 minutes on the clock, 6 points to Kiskeam, 1-4 to Éire. A ball contested around the middle, but spills, and it's number 8, Jack Murphy from Éire that makes that tackle. Colm O'Callaghan on the move, and he was deemed to be a throw ball. So deemed to be a throw ball. So here we are with Jack O'Connor coming on again. Jack O'Connor in possession. Giving that ball across to the centre back down, or full back Don Linehan trying to get through that challenge. Gives it to Mikey Hurley. Having a look around, AJ O'Connor will take it off him. AJ O'Connor to Kieran O'Connor. Kieran O'Connor plays that back to Mikey Hurley again. Kiskeam holding possession. Éire might be happy to let him have it because they're not too far up the field at the moment. Sean Sullivan playing away back with number 14 in his back. Wins that ball halfway, gives it straight up to Daniel Fitzgerald. Oh, look at that ball split from Daniel Fitzgerald. Maybe it's Loves, he's just into the fray. He will have to settle. Brian Hurley takes that ball, gives it back to his midfielder, or cornerback, who gives it back to his other cornerback, Conor McGoldrick. So here we are, number 5 on his back. Daniel McCarthy on the move. So McCarthy is on the move. He's making roads. Plays it way out the wing outside on the other side. They're bringing it across into the centre now. Éire patient in this build-up. Given to their midfielder, number 8 in his back. So number 8, Jack Murphy gives it to Ron O'Toole. Gives it back to him again. So it's gone to their centre forward, who couldn't hold on to Colm O'Callaghan. Ball just got away from him, and Jack O'Connor picks that ball. Kiskeam Trump coming out. Oh, and that ball is spilled, and Éire Julie picks it up again. Picked up by Joe Cooper. Joe Cooper giving it to the centre to Brian Hurley. Brian Hurley giving it to Colm O'Callaghan. Colm O'Callaghan is dispossessed by Kiskeam, and Kiskeam again dispossessed. Maybe more careful coming out this time with that ball, maybe. So Michael Hurley is on the ball. Give it to Adrian Carl. Kiskeam very bunched. They need to spread out if they're going to get this ball moving. Sean Sullivan having a look. Sean Sullivan gives a nice ball in up to Tom Sullivan to win it with his corner back, Dermot Hurley. And Sean and his D on Tom Sullivan and his team to have gone wide. So we're still looking at 6 points to 1-4. We do believe no score since the water break around 18 minutes. So 10 minutes without score here in Glantan. 6 points to 1-4 in favour of Éire. Bear with us with the commentary. Bear with us with the commentary. We may have a frozen video, but we'll be up and running in a moment. Now we have a free in to Kiskeam. Very scoreable free. Tom Sullivan Tom Sullivan will surely kick this one over the bar. Literally 13-yard free. Straight over the bar by Tom Sullivan. Level game here. 29 and a half minutes on the clock. So Éire get this game on the way. It's out to their midfielder, Darren McCarthy. Darren McCarthy on the move. Darren McCarthy on the move, being put under pressure by Dave Scannell. Given across to the other wing forward. John Cooper on the move. They're just past the halfway line in their attack. They're on the move again. It goes to their midfielder, Jack Murphy. Jack Murphy on the move. Jack Murphy on the move, and it is given to their corner forward, Brian Hurley. And Brian Hurley, maybe 30 yards out, straight in front of the Kiskeam goal, pops that bar over the bar. So we're now looking at Éire going up another score by a point again, 1-5 to 7 points. 30 minutes on the clock here. We had, of course, an injury to Gene Casey, which may have taken a few minutes. How much time will be played by the referee remains to be seen. Éire on the move again. That ball spilled. Éire win here free. Won by Joe Cooper. Ball spilled loosely as Kiskeam kicked it out. Ball spilled. Éire picked up possession and Kiskeam deemed to a foul. Daniel Goulding holding this in his hands. Feels he'll be lucky enough to send it over. Just inside the 45, fairly central on the post. Daniel Goulding, heavy goal this one. And it drops short, and Anthony Casey jumps high and takes that on his line. He gives that ball out to Meehan just out the wing. Now, what happened there? We were of course watching the play. What happened there? We're not sure. But Dylan Foley, number 14, is back. Éire looked to have been fouled. We're back with you, I think, on the feed. Dylan Foley was fouled, and it's a penalty to Éire. Very, very decisive decision by the referee. This would put Éire in a commanding position just going into half time. We were all watching the play. We did not see what happened, but Dylan Foley seemed to have been fouled, and it's penalty time. So here we are. Surely Daniel Goulding will take this, and we have, of course, Anthony Casey, a good shot stopper in the goal, trying his best to keep it out. Currently, Éire up a point, 1-5 to 7 points. We are definitely in the dying moments of the first half. I think we're back up with our feed. We'll correct the score now on the screen. We were frozen there for a minute, but we're back with you. Keep an eye on this one. So Daniel Goulding teeing up this one. Anthony Casey in the goal. Anthony Casey, Daniel Goulding. And Daniel Goulding puts that one neatly into the corner. So now we're looking at an all different picture. 2-5 to Éire. Kiskeam 7 points. So all of a sudden 11 to 7. Éire up 4, and this is the dying seconds of the half. Anthony Casey gets good height in that. Tom Austin, he contested. Nicely won by Adrian Carroll in the middle. Adrian Carroll on the move. Adrian Carroll gives that. Adrian Carroll is deemed to be fouled as he tries to hand pass that ball away. So Adrian Carroll gives it to Daniel Fitz. Daniel Fitz takes this ball, gives it out to the wing to David Scannell. David Scannell wins that ball nicely, kind of in the corner, looking for options now. He takes a solo. He needs the support. Michael Hurley is there on support. These boys have played together for years. Michael Hurley on the move. Again being kind of choked up in that corner. Looking around, gives it out to Daniel Fitzgerald. Daniel Fitzgerald plays it well out to Tom Sullivan, number 15 on his back. Tom Sullivan, give it out to Adrian Carroll. Éire for all the world, pushing Kiskeam out a slight bit. And it is a free in to Kiskeam. Free to be on Tom Sullivan, I believe. With advantage, it's hard to pinpoint his field, but he gives that across the square. Oh, and to Sean Meehan was coming through. He kind of more fell and stumbled with that ball. Couldn't have finished up anywhere, but it's coming out now by Éire. So Éire on the move again. It's given to number 11 strong man Colm O'Callaghan. It's a free to Éire. Éire kicks this one duly down further to their midfielder. He is tired in the legs, but he makes that ball. AJ O'Connor put him under a bit of pressure. Give him out again. Éire on the move. They're just patient in the build-up. Daniel Goulding give it out further again. They're just gone to their own 45, attacking 45. It's given across the field here to their Joe Cooper, their wing forward. Joe Cooper, heavy look, going left, going right. Nice ball given in by Joe Cooper to number 7, David Toomey. And Daniel Goulding took that ball off it to me, and Daniel Goulding put his leg through it and put that ball straight over the bar. Referee wave on. Adrian Carroll taking this ball, give it to this fullback Donlan Hen. Donlan Hen coming out past the 30, moving on. Going to Kieran O'Connor. Kieran O'Connor to Sean Meehan. Sean Meehan on the move, gives it to Sean Sullivan. Sean Sullivan seems to be playing very far out. Meehan is on the move again, giving that ball, giving to Daniel Fitzgerald. Daniel Fitzgerald gives it to Tom Sullivan. Tom Sullivan has a go with this one, and it tails wide. So now we're looking at 6 to 7 points in favour of Éire. That's the half-time whistle. There are little or no crowd here, but the cheers are still going up, so we're looking at 6 to 7 points in favour of Éire. 35 minutes on the clock. So Daniel Goulding, 1 goal from play, 1 goal from a penalty. So 6 to 7 points. Kiskeam got off to a commanding start. First quarter, Kiskeam were down 1, but it seemed to be all Éire in the second quarter, and now we're looking at 7 points to 2-6. We'll try and get you an update on the second game, Bantry Blues and Mallow for you at the moment. It must be half-time there as well. So what we'll do briefly with you is we'll take you through the game team again. So number 1, Anthony Casey. For fear you're just joining us, we'll take you through the team again. Number 1, Anthony Casey. Number 2 is Jack O'Connor. 3 is Donald Linehan. 4 is Michael Casey. 5 is Sean Meehan. 6 is AJ O'Connor. 7 is Kieran O'Connor. Number 8 today is Tomas Dennehy. Number 9 is Adrian Carroll. Number 10 is Morris Casey. Number 11, Gene Casey. Number 12 is Michael Herlihy. Number 13, Dave O'Scannell. Number 14, Sean O'Sullivan. Number 15, Thomas Sullivan. Gene Casey, of course, gone off with an injury and replaced by number 22 in his back, Daniel Fitzgerald. We'll give you the Éire team now, and I do not think they had any subs in the first half. So we had Chris Kelly in goals, Dermot O'Herlihy number 2, John Mullins number 3, Conor McGoldrick number 4, Darren McCarthy number 5, John Cooper number 6, David Toomey number 7. Midfield today, number 8 in his back for Éire is Jack Murphy. Ron O'Toole number 9 on his back. Number 10, Morris Joe Cooper. Number 11 was Colm O'Callaghan. Number 12 is Owen O'Shea. Number 13, Daniel Goulding. Number 14, Dylan Foley. And number 15, Brian Hurley. So we're just getting word here to Bantry are up a point. Just moments before half-time, Bantry up a point against Mallow. So if Bantry of course, are for all the world fighting to stay out of that relegation battle. A lot of permutations in this group today with how the two games will go. So, yes, to confirm the score here, I think we've just corrected again. Kiskeam 7 points, Éire 2-6. Éire up 4. Éire 5 points in this encounter. Éire definitely had their spoils in the Éire definitely had their spoils in the second quarter of this game. It was 6 points to 4 when he blew that whistle for the famous water break. The water break came about. It went 10 minutes before play or before a score, but Éire definitely enjoyed the final spells of the second half with that goal and a couple of points, putting a small bit between them. We're just getting word here that it's level at the moment between Bantry and Mallow.
I'll give you a break.
So, just to give you, just to confirm again, it is level between Bantry and Mallow at the moment. Should that be the case, both teams here would probably go through if Éire were to beat Kiskeam. So, Kiskeam, if they were to lose by 3 points or less, would go draw or lose by 3 points or less, would go through. So currently 5 points in it, all to play for here. Please join us in a few moments again. We'll take a break and we'll be back with you in a few moments again with the second half of what is a highly entertaining in football game. Bye for now and talk to you in a second. Now we'll see. Like.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's right, yeah. That's gone up.
Yeah.
We're just about to get going here again in Glantown. The Bonsecure Cox Senior A Football Championship final round. Thrown in by referee Michael Hurley again midfield with Tomas and Michael Hurley takes that ball, deemed to have picked it up off the ground. So Éire getting going here again. So just about to get it going again. Troyne didn't knock out Kiskeam's way. Éire about to get proceedings going. So midfielder Ron O'Toole gets that going, sends it into his wing forward O'Shea. Straight back to him again. He's having a look, he's giving that one out to his Colm O'Callaghan, number 11 in his back. Colm O'Callaghan make a bit of road, thinking left, thinking right, under a bit of pressure from Sean Meehan. Oh, sorry, Tomas Dennehy. It's played out to the centre to Ron O'Toole. Ron O'Toole feels like he has the edge in this, and it's dropped into Anthony Casey's hands. And Andy Casey give it out here to Adrian Cal. Adrian Cal having a look, give it across the centre to Michael Casey, number 4 in his back. Michael Casey plays into the centre to AJ O'Connor. AJ O'Connor under a bit of pressure with this one. Gives it back to Jack O'Connor, number 2. Jack O'Connor give it to Morris Casey to Tomas Dennehy out the other wing to Donlan Hen. Kiskeam just passing the halfway line now on the move. And that's a high ball into Davis Scannell. Contesting that with his counterpart. And it's deemed to Davis Scannell, it's deemed to have fouled. And it's coming out now again. Yeah. Sorry, with poor sound quality, I think we're back again. So we're up and running here again, getting proceedings on the way. Éire getting proceedings on the way, line ball. Oh, free against Tom O'Sullivan, but Tom O'Sullivan, there was a retaliation, so a hot ball. Tomas Dennehy here in under this with his number 9 in the back, Ron O'Toole. So we just started 2 minutes on the clock, no score yet, 7 in the second half. And it's a Éire ball, 7 points to Kiskeam, 2-6 to Éire. Éire had a good maybe 5 or 6 minute spell coming into the end of the second half, one of them being a penalty by Daniel Goulding, who slotted it home. And we're still trying to get things going here with our ref today. And it is deemed to be a Kiskeam ball. Tom Sullivan hopping this one, would he have a go? 32 or 3 yards out, good high kick of a ball. Hasn't got the accuracy, breaks in the square. Sean Sullivan gets a hand to it, but Éire seem to win it and they're trying to come away from it. Sean Sullivan got a hand to that, but he spilled wide with he held the block in. So it's a wide ball by Éire. Wide ball to Éire. Kiskeam were deemed to put that one wide. So Chris Kelly, keeper, getting this one going. Nice pot of a ball. Michael Hurley underneath it. And Kieran O'Connor also breaks that ball nicely to Daniel Fitzgerald. Daniel Fitzgerald in as a sub for Gene Case in the second half. Daniel Fitzgerald holds that ball, wins his free. Gives that ball into the corner. Davis Scannell inside. When it just spills from him, he still holds on to it. Davis Scannell gives it out to Tom Sullivan. Tom Sullivan to Sean Sullivan. Sean Sullivan holding that ball, number 14, he's back. Give it out again to Tom. Tom to Morris Casey. Morris Casey take his solo. Give a dink of a ball to Adrian Cal. Adrian Cal could not make that ball, and it spills to Éire, and Éire are coming away with this ball again. Seemed a bit of time to come forward with it. Played into the centre now to Colm O'Callaghan. Colm O'Callaghan under pressure from AJ O'Connor and Sean Meehan. Colm O'Callaghan making good grounds. He seems to be going and still under a bit of pressure, but holds that ball, gives it across. And Colm O'Callaghan was deemed to win a free in that last exchange as a free into Éire. Made good ground. That ball was given by his counterpart, number 12, Owen O'Shea, to him. And Colm O'Callaghan seemed to make a bit of ground. And just as he hand passed it off, Éire won the free. And Éire will feel confident with Daniel Goulding taking this one. So the score currently is 2-6 to Éire. Kiskeam 7 points. As mentioned at half time, it was level between Bantry and Mallow. Should Mallow be defeated today, both teams here will go through. An ideal situation for Kiskeam would of course be the win, and if we are a draw, and if we were to lose, not to lose by more than 3 points. So currently there is 5 points in it, and Daniel Goulding will feel good about putting this one over, surely within his range. Oh, and Daniel Goulding drops that one a little short, and Donlan ahead. Julie fisted way out the field. Kieran O'Connor take it now, and Kieran O'Connor wins a free because he was under all kinds of pressure to get release that ball. That ball is kicked to their midfielder, Ronan O'Toole. Ronan O'Toole gives that ball in. Sean Meehan in a race right now, and Sean Meehan will let that ball spill wide. Wide ball. So we still have a 5-point game. A very scoreable free missed by Daniel Goulding. So we're talking 7 points to Kiskeam, 2-6 to Éire. 35th minute here in Glantown. Oh, and from that free out, Michael Hurley is deemed to have fouled, and ball brought on another 10 yards by referee today. Deemed to have fouled David Toomey. Ball brought on by another 10 metres, and Michael Hurley has now been spoken to by referee, and picks up a yellow card for that indiscretion. So that's Michael Hurley's second yellow card. And Michael Hurley will come out here to us. So Kiskeam down to 14 men for the remainder of this game. 36.5 minutes on the clock. 14 men Kiskeam now have a battle on their hands. 36.5 minutes on the clock, down 5 points. We'll keep a close eye on what's going on between Bantry and Mallow, as that will have an factor on whether or not Kiskeam will proceed to the next round. That ball was kicked, cut by Colm O'Callaghan and over the bar. So we're talking a 6-point game, 7-2-7. Good kick out by Anthony Casey. Sean Sullivan in contest. Morris Casey winning that ball. Morris Casey soling on the 45 under all kinds of pressure. Oh, and he's dispossessed. Kiskeam feel he was hard done by, but Éire on the move again. Éire on the move. Joe Cooper out on the side. Joe Cooper giving that ball into the corner. Éire nice and patient now. Donald Linehan played out to Cooper again. Cooper again in possession, and he has an advantage. He's having a go off this one, and that ball is wide, I believe. Referee coming all the way down the field now and showing a yellow card to, I think it is number 3 for Éire, John Mullins. It looks to be hard to follow what the referee is up to, but I think he gave a yellow card to number 3, John Mullins. So Éire now have that. They were given an advantage with Joe Cooper. He had a shot. It went wide, but the advantage is brought back. So we're talking a 6-point game here. 38 minutes on the clock. Kiskeam 7 points. Éire 2-7. Daniel Goulding missed the last one. It was a very scoreable free, but he will of course have a go off this one again. And that ball is wide again. 2 wides in a row for him. A lit up for Kiskeam. 6-point game here again. Antique Casey getting proceedings underway quite quickly, breaking to Tomas Dennehy. Tomas Dennehy takes a nice ball. Tomas Dennehy plays across to Jack O'Connor on the move. Number 2. Bit of a speed dimming on the move as he heads up past the 45, heading past the 30. Gives it out to Dave O'Scannell. Dave O'Scannell has a goal, that one. Gone a bit wayward. And Éire's Joe Cooper takes it. And Éire coming again under a bit of pressure now from Morris Casey, deemed to be fouled. Éire get it going again. Éire sends it back to their cornerback, Conor McGoldrick sends it to number 11, Colm O'Callaghan, way down the field. Big strong unit. Gives a good ball up the field to Ronan O'Toole. Ronald O'Toole and Tom Austin Heath keeping an eye on him. Ronald O'Toole gives that ball in. It's a bit wayward. Kieran O'Connor will surely take that, and he duly does nicely. That ball was meant for Daniel Goulding, did not find his way. Given out to Adrian Cal. Adrian Cal on the move. Adrian Cal just about to pass the halfway line. Gives a hand pass to Daniel Fitzgerald. Daniel Fitzgerald in possession. Daniel Fitzgerald gives that ball out again further to Kieran O'Connor. And number 12 for Éire, Owen O'Shea gets a nice hand to it and dispossesses. It's played back to Conor McGoldrick. Cornerback is given to number 5, Darren McCarthy. Number 4 in possession now, Conor McGoldrick. Éire nice and patient. There is no pressure on them at the moment. They're leading by 6 on the 40th minute on the clock. Éire going forward now. And it's gone to Colm O'Callaghan. Colm O'Callaghan on the move. Colm O'Callaghan under a bit of pressure. And that ball tails wide. There was too much in it. He ran out nearly with it over the end line. So Kiskeam will get things going again. Anthony Casey keen to get things going again. 6 points in it, 40 minutes in the clock. Gives that ball to Adrian Cal. Adrian Cal taking the shot from AJ O'Connor has it now. Seems to have a bit of room in front of him. After passing the midway line, AJ O'Connor up past the 45, heading for the 30. Gives that ball into Dave O'Scannell. Dave O'Scannell gives it back to AJ O'Connor again. AJ O'Connor. And AJ O'Connor is deemed to be fouled. Free in to Kiskeam. Hopefully a scoreable chance for Sean O'Sullivan. Referee now having a word with cornerback Conor McGoldrick. He picks up a yellow for the challenge on AJ O'Connor. 41 minutes on the clock, 7-2-7. AJ O'Connor receiving a bit of attention. To mention, of course, Michael Hallahay picked up 2 yellows and a red card, and Kiskeam down to 14 men. Éire still at the full complement of 15. So, like I mentioned, AJ O'Connor received attention. Sean Sullivan send you over this one. The wind, if it's going anywhere, is in his favour. This would put 5 between the teams again. 42 minutes on the clock. And Sean Sullivan puts that one over the bar. 5 between the teams. 5 between the teams. We've a sub into the game here now. Thomas Casey into the game, and Dave O'Scannell making way.
Come on, Thomas, come on!
Thomas Casey so into the game, and Dave O'Scannell after making way after he shifted in. And number 3 for Éire, John Munsworth into throwing that ball. Kiskeam are going to get it going. Sean Sullivan puts his leg through that ball, and it looks to have gone wide. Sean Sullivan took a quick Sean Sullivan took a quick free. Referee points his watch as if his watch wasn't. Yes, it's standing. That ball, Sean Sullivan took a quick free and it's gone wide. So we're still here at 8 points to 2-7, 5-point game in favour of Éire. Ball spinning along the ground and one. And Éire on the move past the halfway line under all kinds of pressure from Kieran O'Connor and Michael Casey. So it's now with Dylan Foley. Dylan Foley believed to be fouled, and Dylan Foley lying on the ground. Adrian Cal being spoke to by a referee for a late challenge. What will the referee do with us here now? Kiskeam already down to 14. Michael Halley 2 yellows and a red, and Adrian Cal picks up a yellow card. Dylan Foley deemed to be fouled on the 45. Daniel Goulding bring it into the centre. Oh no, bringing way out to the kind of side underneath us here. Daniel Goulding taking that one quick. To wing forward. Owen O'Shea giving it out to the centre. To Brian Hurley. Brian Hurley skews that one well wide. Is it still in play? Yes, it's still in play, but looks like Dylan Foley takes it, plays it out, and the Éire playing it out again, bringing it well back. They can be patient in their build-up, of course. And a high ball given in. And here we are, Hurley on the ball. There was a high ball given in, a bit of scuffle with Anthony Casey and one of the Éire guys. High ball being kicked in again by Éire. won by Colin O'Callaghan, won the ball and put that one over the bar. He nearly had to kick it over, he nearly had to kick it straight over 3 or 4 heads, and it's deemed to be a point. So we're looking at 8 points to 2-8 in favour of Éire Og. Good point of first by Colin O'Callaghan. Éire Og seemed to kick 2 or 3 high balls in there as a part of their game plan. So that ball coming down, and it comes to Éire Og's number 7. David Toomey said it going, goes to 6, John Cooper on the move, plays it into his midfielder Jack Murphy plays it across again to 11, Colin O'Callaghan, and again Éire Og didn't have throw that ball. Several times today this referee have deemed the ball to be thrown. It's like something he kind of has a bit of a pet hate for. Kiskeam need to get going here. 45 minutes on the clock, 6 points in this game. So given to Tomas Dennehy. Tomas Dennehy sets it out to Morris Casey. Morris Casey heading for the 45, held up, and a free by Morris Casey. Morris Casey gives that to Sean Sullivan. Sean Sullivan's going to take this one quickly. Given to Thomas Casey. Thomas Casey playing in the corner, replacing David Scannell as a sub. Thomas Casey making good grounds on the in-round. Under pressure by Conor McGoldrick. Thomas Casey kicks that across. Dal Fitzgerald, Julie takes it. Dal Fitzgerald is still there. Oh, Dal Fitzgerald there. And Dal Fitzgerald was there. Hard to know what is going on here at the moment. And looks like he's taking the name of one of the guys on the sideline. So Morris Casey is coming off, and into the fray is Éire. Kiskeam now have a 45 from that one, going across the goals, only for Dermot Hurley to put it out. Tom Sullivan send you over this one. Tom Sullivan putting the leg through it, and it is wide. So possibly a goal chance for Kiskeam. Morris Casey Thomas Casey making good roads in. Kicked that ball across the. Here we are now, water break. So Thomas Casey kicked that ball across these square, only for Daniel Fitz to get on it. Daniel Fitz was on it, and Dermot Hurley here, number 2, he's back for Éire Og, got that ball out. 45. Tom Sullivan failed to convert. So we're still looking at a 6-point game, 2-8 here in Kiskeam or in Glantan. So Éire Og 2-8, Kiskeam 8 points. Nip and tuck kind of a game since, scoring wise and things. Kiskeam of course down to 14. Damage done probably in the second quarter, just before half time, maybe 7-8 minutes before half time. Éire Og with a penalty and a couple of points, putting a bit of distance between the teams. What's the score? Just getting word here, it's all level between Bantry and Mallow at the moment. So our water break is short and sweet here, 1 minute, and we're ready to go again. So if Mallow and Bantry were to draw, that would mean Kiskeam and Éire Og would go through. If Mallow were to beat Bantry, they would go through. If Kiskeam were to lose by more than 3 points, a lot of permutations to this group. It's really coming down to this last 15 minutes of football. Kiskeam ready to go. They want to get back at it. 6 points in the game, 48 minutes on the clock. This water break is 60 seconds for all the world. Subs in for Kiskeam, as discussed. Daniel Fitz was in for Gene Casey injury. Thomas Casey came in for David Scannell, and Ono Leary has just been introduced for Morris Casey. So here we go, ready to go again with a kick out by the keeper, Chris Kelly. 48 minutes on the clock. Chris Kelly kicks that ball out. It's coming out along the in-line here. Sean Meehan is putting the full back on, or the centre back under a bit of pressure. Fair play. John Cooper manages to hold on to it. Gives that ball back. That ball back to his corner back. Conor McGoldrick. Conor McGoldrick back to the wing back. Darren Mulcahy back to the other corner back. Dermot Hurley. Dermot Hurley getting a decisive touch there to stop a goal moments ago. Oh, and John Cooper deemed to be fouled there. Is he hurt? So John Cooper deemed to be hurt. Éire about to get things going again. Dermot Hurley, he's back to his keeper, Chris Kelly. Éire now will try to kill down the clock. Kiskeam will have to get their hand on that ball and make something out of it. Kiskeam push you up now, AJ O'Connor putting Colm O'Callaghan under a bit of pressure. Kiskeam putting him under pressure still after being pinned back into the corner, but Éire are still holding possession. Éire plays it out and it got back to Chris Kelly again in the centre. Chris Kelly given to Donald Hurley, corner back, or Dermot Hurley given to Jack. Tomas Dennehy wins that ball. Yes, and Tomas Dennehy wins it free there off of Jack Murphy. Bring it forward 10 metres, he says. Sean Sullivan takes it off his hands. Is he going to have a go from here? Inside the 45, maybe 40 yards out, maybe. That's a great score by Sean Sullivan. So now we're looking at a 5-point game, 15 minutes on the clock. 9 points to Kiskeam, 2-8 to Éire. 5 points Kiskeam. Like I say, a 3-point loss will still be enough for Kiskeam to go through in this group. It's not what you'd want, but if what Kiskeam has to take, they will take it all day long. Very well won. Marked there by Éire. Plays it out. Sean Meehan putting centre back John Cooper under pressure. John Cooper gives it to his midfielder Jack Murphy. Jack Murphy is still holding possession. Plays it out to Daniel Goulding. Daniel Goulding takes that ball, and it is a good score by Daniel Goulding to put 6 between the teams again. Quick ball given to Mike Casey. Mike Casey gives it to Donald Hinn, number 3. Cornerback and fullback lanky up. Donald Hinn making a bit of road. Coming down past our 45. Tom Sullivan taking that ball off him. Tom Sullivan looking for options. Give it to Sean Sullivan, number 14. Sean Sullivan put his leg through that ball. This would be a good score to go over. And that ball is deemed to be wide. Kiskeam not one bit happy with that decision by the umpire, but it's standing as is. And Chris Kelly will start this game. No hurry to start it, I assume. 52 minutes on the clock. 9 points to 2-9. Chris Kelly getting this one out. Sean Meehan underneath it with the big number 14 for Éire, Dylan Foley. Sean Meehan gets the ball away. Sean Sullivan gets it away. Tom Sullivan Tom Dennehy to Meehan, and Meehan is deemed to be fouled, and it's a free in. We have a small bit of antics here in the middle. Referee coming out, trying to calm things down. Who's he calling inside here?
Get up! He did nothing to you. Shot!
Referee now, have a look at things. Referee looks like he's just going to tell everyone to settle down. High tempo game. Pull out his book. What's he saying? What's he doing here? Have a look. 2 yellow cards. So Sean Sullivan a yellow card, number 14 for Kiskeam, and number 12 Owen O'Shea. Free one by Sean Meehan. Scoreable chance just on the edge of the D. And that ball goes wide. Sean Sullivan, of course, involved in a couple of things there. Maybe that rattled him a bit, but that ball has gone wide, and we're still looking at a 6-point game. 54 minutes on the clock here. Chris Kelly plays it out very quickly. Chris Kelly plays it out to Annis, now the corner back. Dermot Hurley has it. Dermot Hurley is deemed to pick that one up off the ground. Thomas Casey gives it to Sean Sullivan. Sean Sullivan kicks that ball across to Tomas Dennehy. Tomas Dennehy is trying to get in. Tomas Dennehy deemed to be fouled. Tomas Dennehy deemed to be fouled, and it's a free in. And what are we looking at here? Yellow card again for that infringement by, I think it is midfielder He'll turn around now. I think it is midfielder Jack Murphy, I think. 5 between them, 54 minutes on the clock.
He's right. 192. Well, it's either right or the left from Mello. His stop carry. 1919.
Yeah. Tom Sullivan putting that ball over the bar. So it's now a 5-point game here again in Glantown. Kiskeam 10 points here, Og 2-9. We have a stream here also of Mallow and Bantry, and the score line is really 1-9 apiece. If that is right, I cannot tell you, but that's what the latest we have from there, 1-9 apiece. If it is accurate, and it was to be a draw, Kiskeam and Éire will go through today. Failing that, mark taken by John Cooper from the kick out. Ball given to Ronan Toole, the other midfielder, making all kinds of road. Give it across to Hurley. Hurley now. Hurley kicks that ball. It's blocked again. He gives it out to Goulding. Goulding pushes that ball over the bar. 6 points again between them. For every score that Kiskeam takes, Éire do seem to reply. 6 points seems to be the deficit between them for a lot of this second half. Given out to Adrian Carroll by Anthony Casey. Anthony Casey gives it to Jack O'Connor out here. Anthony Casey out here. Jack O'Connor give it to Sean Meehan. Sean Meehan heading for the halfway line. AJ O'Connor now in possession. Give it to Sean Meehan again. Sean Meehan, having a look, making a bit of ground, seems to be given a bit of leeway by Éire. And play on, says referee. And he deems that Sean Meehan drew that ball, much to the dissatisfaction of Kiskeam, and Éire will get it going again. 6 points between them, 56 minutes on the clock. Kiskeam 10 points, Éire 2-10. Ball played out. And it's full back John Mullins that will come on. John Mullins making in rounds now. Adrian Carroll gets a hand, but he still holds on to possession. Gets it across to his midfielder, and they're on the move again. Joe Cooper, I think, in possession now, number 10. And that's a good score by Joe Cooper, number 10 on his back, to put 7 points between the teams. I might stand corrected, but I think it's the first time today that there have been 7 points between them. Kieran O'Connell taking that ball off Anthony Casey. Kiskeam building now. Kiskeam building. Kieran O'Connell seems to be getting a bit away. There don't seem to be anyone coming to him to tackle him. Give him to Tom Austin Hedges around midfield. Give him to AJ O'Connell, number 6 in his back. AJ O'Connell plays it to Tom Sullivan. Tom Sullivan moving in. Tom Sullivan wants to have a go of this one. Tom Sullivan kicks it, but just doesn't have the height. Accuracy, yes. Height, no. And keeper Chris Kelly gives it out to John Cooper, his full back. So it is Dermot Helley in possession. Éire on the move again, giving up the wing to number 12 on his back, Owen O'Shea. Owen O'Shea is deemed to be fouled, and Éire will get it going again. 57, nearly 58 minutes on the clock. Kiskeam 10 points, Éire 2-11 is what it reads here. Donlan. Éire have you go off this one. And that one tails wide. Sub coming into the fray now for Kiskeam. Darren Murphy coming in. Dara Murphy coming into the fray here, and Tom Sullivan coming out here alongside us. A few changes being made in positioning. Tom Sullivan coming off here, 58.5 minutes on the clock. Kiskeam 10 points here, all 2-11 by the scoreboard. We're taking that to be right. We're still trying to get confirmation of the score in Bantry. So yeah, they're being with Bantry and Mallow. Éire win that ball, and Éire are on the move again. Éire on the move again, and they seem to be playing around with it. Give him to 11. Colin Callahan puts his leg through that. Éire not worried about the wides right now as the clock ticks away down here. We're still trying to get word of that Bantry Mallow game, see what is the score there. Anthony Casey put his leg through that ball, coming out under Thomas Casey. Thomas Casey is broken away, spinning around the middle. AJ O'Connell tries to get his hand and he spins away from him again. And it's Éire number 17 who wins that ball, so being of course. It's given to his midfielder, Jack Murphy. Oh, and free out to Kieran O'Connor, who won that ball. Sean Sullivan gives it all the way straight across the field to Jack O'Connor. Jack O'Connor, number 2, and he's back. Jack O'Connor gives that up. He's dispossessed nicely by wing forward Darren McCarthy. Darren McCarthy giving it back to O'Shea. Owen O'Shea giving this ball back to another sub in, number 18 for Éire. Number 11, Colm O'Callaghan. Colm O'Callaghan in possession. Colm O'Callaghan holding possession, playing it out further. Daniel Goulding now holding this one up. Éire happy to hold ball, happy to hold possession. They're currently up 7 points, 60 minutes on the clock. Kiskeam 10 points, Éire 2-11. It would appear that Mallow are up a goal in the Bantry Mallow game. That would mean that Kiskeam would be exiting this competition. If Mallow are up a goal, if that is believed to be correct, that would mean Kiskeam are exiting this competition as of this evening, unless something happens in the next few minutes. Ideal situation with such a deficit between Kiskeam and Éire is for Mallow to be beaten by Bantry, which would send both teams through. Currently that is not happening, but we'll see what will transpire in the last 9 minutes. That's another score for Éire. Éire 2-12, Kiskeam 10 points. 61 minutes nearly on the clock here. So we're looking at 8-point deficit. Kiskeam would need 1, if not 2 goals. And the referee deems that's Adrian Cal foul there. And that's a booking for Adrian Cal. So midfielder Jack Murphy is taking this one. Midfielder Jack Murphy putting this one in around the house. AJ O'Connor in contesting with Colm O'Callaghan. Callaghan has that ball. Callaghan puts his leg through that ball, and where's it going? Anthony Casey under it, but that ball goes over the bar. That's 9 points. The deficit between Éire and Kiskeam here. 2-13 to 10 in favour of Éire. 61-62 minutes on the clock. Can't be much more left in this encounter. We currently have news that Mallow are up a goal, meaning Kiskeam would exit this competition as of this evening. Sean Meehan now winning that ball nicely and fouled. Éire can foul. They have time in their hands. Says Kiskeam have running out of time here. Thomas Casey contesting that ball with wing back Darren McCarthy. Darren McCarthy deemed to have been fouled. He plays it back to Dermot Hellhay. Dermot Hellhay on the move again, coming out with that ball. Also gives it to Conor McGoldrick. Conor McGoldrick plays that ball up a bit further. Éire now on the move again, heading for the halfway line. Legs tired all over the place. It has been a tough, high-tempo game. Like to confirm, score Kiskeam 10 points, Éire 2-13. As far as we know, Mallow are up a goal in their encounter against Bantry, meaning that Kiskeam will be exiting unless something will happen here in the dying moments. A ball broken away, and it is Dermot Hellhay who takes that ball. Daniel Fitzgerald nicely wins that ball, and Daniel Fitzgerald is pulled down and fouled, deemed to be tripped. Black card for Dermot Hellhay. Daniel Fitzgerald standing over this one. Kiskeam will need to drop this one around the house. And that ball has gone wide by Daniel Fitzgerald. 63.5 minutes, 9 points the difference. Kiskeam 10, Éire 2-13. Needless to say, Éire Chris Kelly under no hurry in the world to kick this one out. Referee looking at his watch. Is this to be the last kick of the game? Having a look. Coming out the wing here, and it is Darren Murphy from Kiskeam who wins it. Sub in, plays his other sub, Thomas Casey. Thomas Casey hold it. Thomas Casey give it to Owen Éire. 3 subs linking up together. Again to Darren Murphy. Darren Murphy dinky around, give it to Sean Meehan. Sean Meehan having a look at options. What do they do here now? To Jack O'Connor. Kiskeam holding possession. Need to do something with it. Sean or Owen Éire drops that ball in high. Daniel Fitzgerald gets on it. Daniel Fitzgerald gives it to Sean Meehan. Sean Meehan kicks it into the goals. Goal for Kiskeam. 64 and a half minutes on the clock. So that 64 and a half minutes on the clock here in Glantan. 1-10 Kiskeam, 2-13, 6-point game. Will they allow for one more play? Referee puts up his hand for one. Is this the last play in this competition? If Kiskeam get their hands on this, they will need a goal to guarantee to go forward. Dolan and Adrian Cal underneath this, and a nice ball won by Colm O'Callaghan. Colm O'Callaghan kicks that ball away, kicks it up the field. Éire on the move again. Sobin, I'm not sure of his number, gives it to Daniel Goulding. Daniel Goulding, have you a look? Daniel Goulding kicked that ball. It doesn't matter to Daniel Goulding whether it goes wide or not. Time-wise, it's Kiskeam that are under pressure. So 6 points the difference, 65 minutes on the clock. Kiskeam 1-10, Éire 2-13. We're still trying to get word on Bantry and Mallow. And it looks like Mallow are up that goal. So that would mean, regrettably, Kiskeam will be exiting this competition if they don't bring this scoreline down to 3 points. This is the one. Adrian Cal wins that one. He gives it out to Sean Meehan. Sean Meehan on the move. They need a goal. He plays into Dallin Fitzgerald. Oh, that ball spills and that ball goes wide. There was just too much in it. And it's all over here in Glantan. Kiskeam 1-10, Éire 2-13, 6 points to deficit, 65 minutes on the clock. And we still believe that Mallow up a point or up a goal.
There's going to be a decade of added time.
We still believe that Mallow up a goal, meaning Kiskeam, while we wait for the confirmation of the final score, will be exiting that championship unless Bantry Blues beat Mallow. So we have the stream here with us. We're waiting for the final score in this competition. It is still being played. Mallow have increased their score to 4.
If anybody wants to watch it, go to the Mallow GA page.
We'll stay with you in that for a moment.
We're trying to go to the Junior B game.
Oh, yes. So
it's on Valley, what you call
it looks like Mallow, for all the world, it looks like Mallow will go through. We'll try and keep you posted on it here. Yeah. So we'll sign off here. Remember now to tune to our second YouTube link, Kiskeam v Boherby in the junior football. Well done to Kiskeam, hard fought battle here today. Éire decisive a couple of minutes before the second, before half time, made all the difference. So we'll sign off here in Kiskeam or in Glantan. Well done to Kiskeam, their selectors, Patrick Cronin, Jimmy Dennehy, Coach Neil, and all involved. Sadly, it ends here for Kiskeam unless we have a right turnaround in the Bantry game. Ballymantry game seems unlikely at the moment, but please go to the Mallow page or watch the Twitters. We're signing off here as we're going to the junior game, Kiskeam v Boherby. Please go onto that link and follow the link to carry you to Kiskeam v Boherby to be played at 6:30